Tension over the first ever public park in the East Village is growing as residents are having to share the new space with the homeless.
Fault Line Park was built as part of a construction deal between the city and the development firm Pinnacle. Carlos Correa live in the East Village now, where this public-private partnership is now stirring up a debate. What's going on, Carlos?
And good afternoon to you. The city allowed the developer to add more pricey housing units here as long as they would be able to build and maintain a public park here. They never imagined they would see a fight over how this park would be used and by who. Marie Smith has lived on the streets her whole life. She sleeps mostly under park benches and lives on handouts.
People look at me all weird and like I'm disgusting or whatever when I'm just needing food.
Marie is a regular at Fault Line Park, the first public park in the East Village, which sits right next to two new high-rises. It's a place Marie is often asked to leave.
I think people are just ignorant a lot. If they just try to get to know people, they would see different. Some of the homeless people, will act really weird or bad, but not everybody is.
Some people living in the expensive new buildings are considering tearing up their leases because they say the homeless are taking over the park and making a big mess.
The homeless people stay here a lot, and they set up encampments, and feces. I've seen people go to the bathroom in bushes. Children, which is sad, but they get neglected here in the park. Same with animals. Lori Saldana, former chair of Housing and Community Development for the State Assembly, says a private developer has no business running a public park or deciding who can or can't use the facilities.
This is not your front yard of your apartments. This is a public park. These are public restrooms. They should be available for everyone to use. Saldana says the homeless have every right to be there, and they can't be pushed out by cranky neighbors. She also says the city needs to be responsible for all public spaces. If this proposal had come to our committee for approval, we would have sent it back for a review and said, what's the long-term management plan? How will this agency oversee and enforce the contract with the private developer? And Saldana says there should be a plan in place that protects